Thank you for tuning into my channel. I will be sharing podcasts on a regular basis that will let you experience the Feldenkrais Method via awareness through movement lessons. In the lessons, I will talk you through all the steps. You listen and do at the same time. The lessons are designed to improve ability and reduce effort in movement. The speed of an exercise should always be adjusted to your breathing rhythm. For the lesson, always find a place where you can lie down comfortably and wear clothing that doesn't interfere with your movements and breathing. Also, take a rest whenever you want to. There will be plenty of rests in the lessons, but if you need more, please do. The lessons have been recorded live while teaching a class. This lesson is called Soft Hands with your feet. And lie on your back. And just feel your contact with the floor. Observe the parts that are touching. Which parts of the spine, for example, are touching the floor? Which parts of the pelvis? Which parts of your shoulder blades? And how are you breathing? Now you can have your legs long or bent, whatever is more comfortable for you. And slowly stretch your right arm on the floor so it's perpendicular to your shoulder. Your right arm. And then you bend your right elbow. So your lower arm is with the fingers towards the ceiling. And you have your hand hanging. So the wrist is bent and the hand is just hanging. And now very slowly begin to make a very small movement, opening the hand a little bit and then closing it again. And repeat this. So you open the hand a little bit and you close the hand a little bit. As you open your hand, the fingers will go a little bit further apart, and they probably will also go upward toward the ceiling a little bit. And as you let the fingers come closer together, the hand also will hang a little bit again. So there's a small movement in your wrist as you move your hand. And now as you open your hand, move your eyes a little bit upward. And as you close your hand, move your eyes a little downward. And you can have the eyes closed or open, whatever you find more comfortable. can you make these two movements happening with the same speed? So they start and they end at the same time. The movement of the hand and the movement of the eyes. And if they initially don't have the same speed, take the slowest and see if you can make them the same speed then. The movement of the hand and the movement of the eyes. Notice if you're still breathing easily. And now try the opposite with the eyes. So as you open your hand a little bit, you look down with the eyes. And when your hand closes, you look up, upward with your eyes. And now let the eyes move up as the hand opens and look down as the hand closes. So go back to the first thing we did. Let it go. Rest your arms on the floor. And notice if you feel any difference between the left and the right side of yourself. Notice the right arm compared to the left arm, and the left side of your face compared to the right side. Your left eye compared to your right eye. The left side of your neck compared to the right side. And feel when you inhale that the right side of the lower abdomen is expanding a little bit more than the left side. Now slowly bring your left arm out to the side, the same as the right, at shoulder height on the floor. Bend your left elbow so the fingers are pointing to the ceiling. Then bend your wrist and let your hand hang comfortably. Yeah. And now do the same simple movement of closing and opening of the left hand as you keep breathing easily. Make the movement soft and pleasant to do. And do what's simple and easy for you. When you do what's simple and easy for you, you will learn that with this kind of attitude and doing the movement in this kind of minimal way, the movement will improve spontaneously. Now, as you open your hand, look up with your eyes a little bit. And as you close your hand, look down with your eyes. It maybe even feels as if the movement of your eyes is moving the hand, or the movement of the hand is moving the eyes. Now do the opposite movement with your eyes. So when your hand closes, your eyes look upward a little bit. And when your hand opens a little bit, your eyes look downward a little bit. And see if that movement with your eyes makes a difference in the sensation you have of your left hand. To maybe feel it better, go back to the first thing. So when your hand opens a little bit, your eyes go up. And when you close your hand a little bit, your eyes go down. And then go back to doing the opposite and see when you change the coordination of these two movements, does it also affect how you sense your hand? Your hands and your eyes are very wired together, and this connection in our brain can be used very effectively to change the state of a nervous system. Leave it. Bring your arm back to the ground. Stretch your legs if you want to, and just rest. Now, for everybody, keep your legs long and bring your feet, say, shoulder width apart. And now slowly start to flex and extend your right foot a little bit. So move the toes of the right foot towards you and bring them away from you. And feel where you can do less. Again, make the movement slow and pleasant. And see what you need to change to make this movement pleasant for you, so it feels nice. And go as slow as you can. And see if you exhale as you flex your foot, so when you bring the toes towards you, and then inhale as you extend the foot. Does this make the movement easier? Is this familiar to you? Now stretch your right arm again at shoulder height on the floor. Bend your elbow, your right elbow, so your hand is coming off the floor and you make a kind of L shape with your arm. Have your hand hanging, so the wrist is bent. And now start to open and close the right hand again slowly. As you flex and extend the right foot at the same time. So open and close the right hand slowly. And as you do this, you're also flexing and extending the right foot. And you might feel that each time you open your hand, you do the same movement with the right foot. You either extend it or you flex it. So they have the same speed, same rhythm. Now, whatever you did or are doing, try to close your right hand and flex the right foot at the same time. And as you open your right hand, extend the right foot. And repeat it a few times. And see if you can keep the movement small, easy and pleasant. And now try the opposite. So as you close the right hand, you extend the right foot. And as you open the right hand, you flex the right foot. And repeat this slowly and pleasantly. And feel which of the two ways feels more natural to you. This way or the first way. Leave it, let go of the whole movement, rest your arm on the floor, and your legs, and just observe the right side of yourself compared to the left side. The right side of your face compared to the left side. The right side of your lower back compared to the left side. Right arm compared to the left arm. Right leg compared to the left leg. Now with your legs still long and spread apart like shoulder height, start to do the same movement of flexing and extending with the left foot. A slow and easy small movement of flexing and extending the left foot. And as you do this, notice if your breath is still natural and easy, and if you're breathing at all. Maybe you feel as you flex the left foot, the lower part on the left side of the back comes a little bit closer to the floor. Now bring your left arm out to the side on the floor as before, shoulder height. Bend the left elbow again so the arm makes an L shape and your hand is off the floor. Have your hand hanging off the wrist. And now start to open and close the left hand as you flex and extend the left foot. Just what's easy and what's pleasant. It can be as slow as you want, as long as you can sense and feel what you're doing and where you can do less work. Where can you do less? And feel the simple rhythmic relationship between the left foot and the hand that emerges like spontaneously. Some find extending of the foot and closing the hand is easier, or flexing the foot and closing the hand. You find for yourself which way is easier, and all the while, you just feel where you can do less. Feel if you can do less with your mouth, your tongue, your jaw, in your abdomen, your other hand, or your other leg. Now slowly relax your left foot and bring your left arm on the floor again. And now feel the difference between the left and the right side of yourself. Now bring both arms out to the side at shoulder height on the floor. Bend both elbows and make the L shape with your lower arm and your upper arm. Your hands are towards the ceiling and hanging off your wrist. And begin to open and close both hands slowly and softly, as if the opening of the hands moves the air just a little bit, and then the closing of the hands also moves the air a little bit. It's that small. And with your legs long, also begin to flex and extend the feet as you keep moving the hands. So you're flexing and extending the feet as you're opening and closing the hands. Ever so little, ever so slowly. I like this idea of just moving air. It's that light. And then also start to add the eyes. So start to look up and down with the eyes as you move the hands and the feet. But the most important is that your breathing stays natural, easy. If it's too many things happening, just drop the eyes. Yeah, drop the eyes for now. Because if the breathing is easy, then this feeling of ease can maybe spread easier throughout your whole body. Makes your abdomen soft, makes your legs soft, makes your chest soft and your throat. And let go of the movements. Relax your feet, bring your arms to the floor again, and observe the feeling of contact with the floor. How are you resting on the floor now? Which parts of your spine are touching the floor? Which parts of your pelvis? Which parts of your shoulder blades? And notice the movement when you inhale, what's happening with your lower abdomen. Maybe you can feel that the expansion of your lower abdomen as you breathe in goes all the way down to your pubic bone. Slowly bend your knees and roll to one side. And then slowly come to sitting. And then in your own time, really take your time, come from sitting to standing. And when you're standing, just feel yourself in standing. And notice if something feels different, calmer, more at ease maybe. You don't need to rush. Take your time to come to standing. And if you want to keep sitting, it's also really fine. But just notice. Notice if something's different. Thank you. This was the lesson.